Welcome to the Ricky
Hello.
Show.
I don't like that
We
singing.
belong together. You know what it is? Ever since Judy Santos was on the show, I felt
Yo,
like my voice is good enough to
nah,
record.
she didn't say that.
No, she said I could be Ellie Jazz's backup singer though.
Um,
I got that
I
on
might have
record.
right.
man,
I'm
sure.
sure you got it on record.
You
I
see,
don't know if that
my
was
brother said it was.
necessarily what was meant by.
Benny said it was fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with I don't know, bro. But I would say don't quit your day job.
So don't quit podcasting.
Nah.
I feel like until Ellie actually puts you on a record.
Yeah, let's wait to see what you actually. I know what you sound on the record rapping, but
Okay.
I don't know about singing.
All
I
right.
think.
So I'm gonna start the show, and we'll continue this conversation.
Wait. But you were supposed to play one of the records that's.
Oh,
that you can-
I'll play it after the intro.
All right, man. Okay.
Chris is gonna love the song after the intro.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Hey, man.
sure.
Yeah, marvelous. Okay. Yeah, I'm on my Frank Lucas shit. 3-piece suits, Valentino cufflinks, LV shoes. I bring the shorty closer, just enough to feel the gun on the holster. Out on the balcony, feeling on the breeze. City skylines, we're puffing on some trees. Cup of Henny on the rocks with the soda. Maybach, front of the building with the chauffeur. Yeah, and he waiting on me. Got umbrella in his hands and my name in the seats. No gift, baby, no thanks. No chinchillas, baby, so what happened to Frank? No phone calls, transactions hand in hand. Give the drugs to Rick, the money to Benny Banks. Talk to Craze and he talks to me. Keep my business out the streets, it's the ART.
Brum, bum, bum.
Wow.
Word.
Wow, that's the way to start a show, bro.
I love our intro, bro. I love it.
It's great. I love the compilation. I'm like, wow, so many memories, so many guests. Like, it's nostalgic. It's beautiful.
That shit always hypes us up. Because
We gotta update it though with like you guys been on the show, a couple other people.
we don't do a new one.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are we? Is this the show already? We live?
I was like, yeah, when are we? Because I feel like we're
live right now. My heterosexual life partner is here, Craze Boogie.
Yes.
And back for more from What They Never Told Us, the podcast.
Yes.
Woo!
One half.
One half.
I'm missing my better half.
One half.
My homie. I miss you, girl.
Sasha's not here,
she
but
got
Crystal
her own
is
stuff going
here.
on. Yes.
We dig it. We understand. We thank you for being here.
Thank you for being on.
And by the way, the stuff y'all get into on y'all podcast, y'all be going in. Y'all get
well, I would like a second to plug what we got into this week. So we, as two cisgender heterosexual women, oftentimes can't really speak to the LGBTQ experience. So for this week's episode, we actually had Matthew Melissa McCack talk about gender identity, being trans masculine, and just like the journey of like finding out his true self. You know, kind of working through family, issues as they figure out their identity and how he incorporates it into everything that he does. So he's like a board gamer, also a mental health professional. So just like beautiful story. Probably hands down one of my favorite interviews so far because I got to learn so much and hear about an experience that's completely different from my own.
Now you're gonna have to define trans masculinity for me.
Yeah. So a lot of people
I'm always learning something from you and Sasha.
Of course, that's what we're here for. No, so for sure. So a lot of people know like someone becoming trans, like a trans man or a trans woman, right? So that means that they're transitioning from the gender, the sex that they were born. So right, a lot of people are like born female, born male, so then they can transition to another gender. So someone who's trans masculine isn't necessarily interested in completely becoming a trans man per se, but they are kind of when we think about the gender spectrum, we think like men, women, and then there's people who are non-binary who kind of don't fit these two, like the binary is men and women, so they don't fit into those definitions or those boxes. So this particular person that we interviewed was born a female, but didn't necessarily identify 100% as female, but didn't 100% identify as male. So they're transmasculine in that they kind of support or kind of lean towards masculinity, but are not interested in becoming a man per se and completing a trans like experience in terms of getting surgery and things like that. But they did get top surgery, so which is when you have a double mastectomy to get rid of your breast.
That's dope, Rick. You need to be listening to this. One of the questions I had that you mentioned that he's a gamer, a board gamer.
A board gamer, yeah.
What's a board game? Because I need to get in on that. I'm pretty good at fucking board games.
So actually board games, the board game community, because I know two people, Matthew, who was our guest, and I have another colleague that I work with who's a big board gamer. So people don't realize that there's a lot of board games out there. There's a whole board game community, same as like there's like a video game community, there's a board game community. So, you know, like there's like the more popular games like Monopoly, Uno, you know, like they like, you know, kind of like things like that. But there are other types of games that are kind of like more niche, that like make up worlds. I don't know enough about it. I can connect you if you'd like.
I need to find out because I'm good with Parcheesi.
I'll send you his IG. So there's a lot of board games, and then this Matthew, he's really focused on bringing you know, kind of like all sorts of representation to the board game community, because even within the board game community, it's still very like masculine, feminine, heteronormative. So I love like what they do with their channel. But even just outside of that, there's a lot of board games out there. I'm not the expert, but I will connect you.
You got to do some research on that because that
sounds super interesting, actually.
I really fuck with you.
And me and Craze, we're gonna play a game later on the show. It seems to be a hit, this segment. I
mean, Rick H
versus the world. I mean, I haven't won yet, so
that's what I was about to say.
We'll see.
I guess people like watching.
This is a special edition. I'm not gonna tell you what it is just yet, but this is a special edition.
I think we should do a special edition for every different episode, right? I think makes it
like
interesting.
Themes. Yeah.
A lot of questions for me to research, Rick. Thanks.
We'll bring back Sasha and Crystal, and I'll get my rematch.
Okay. I think that's
I just feel like I definitely want my partner in crime back for sure. But I also feel like last week where you had Natasha and Stephanie and we're talking about baby stuff, and I was like, that's not fair. Y'all
it is fair. Why? I mean, nieces and nephews.
First of all, they were really
supporting me, and they provided me with 2 points. So.
Yeah. Exactly. They were there to support Rick, and they put 2 points on the board that Rick would not have got.
Wait, hold on a second. First of all, I feel like I would have got all the points. It's just I'm not fast enough just yet.
You wouldn't have got them. Because you're not that fast on the trigger. We changed the format. We actually changed the format to help Rick have a chance.
That's what I saw.
It was with you guys. It was Crystal and Sasha that I had to type, and there was no way I was gonna win. And that's why I feel like I could have won that one. But we'll see.
No chance.
We shall see.
Hell no.
I wanted to inform you that out of season 10 so far, the episode with you guys is the second most streamed episode.
Yeah.
What? That is huge. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell Sasha.
As far as the audio, number one is
episode.
No, is the Latino, Latinx, Hispanic conversation.
For real?
That's number one.
You know what's funny? I listened to that one.
And
that was an interesting one. That's one of my more controversial ones, I think.
You know? I definitely was like, Craze got them spicy takes. Them spiciest spicy takes.
So it was then is Molly and Cynthia, then is La Soga. I mean, our streams have gone up this season. I think the content and the guest.
Yes, I mean, listen, that means you gotta have us back. That's what that means.
Well, I said on the show I would do it. I definitely will do it. Maybe season finale, just so I could get at least one win, because I know that's a sure win for me.
I'm gonna make that one good. If it's a rematch, we gotta make it good, bro.
But I do have a surprise for you. I'm gonna play a little video, and then we're gonna ask you some questions right afterwards. Manny's running a little late, that's why our guest is not here yet. But I got some time, to bring some stuff out. So I'm gonna play this video first. Crazy, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yo tengo la muchacha, es linda por mí, pa' mí, pa' mí. Pa' mí. Yo tengo a la chica, la mujer, que tiene a la cosa, que yo soy cubano, que rico, que tiene una casa grande, que tiene a dinero, que tiene ahora todo, tiene mi hermano, que yo soy Amelo, está lindo, yo soy lindo, mala la lindo, en los Estados Unidos, que yo soy Cuba, pero ¿qué pasa? Está la mierda, pero está la cosa, rega, mía, mano, yo soy caliente. Oye, pero yo soy fuego, está la mierda en la teléfono, ya tú ahora sabes, rapendo, quiero cantarse, sí.
So,
that's some heat there.
I'm super.
You're not feeling it?
I just want to know. Let us know your thoughts. What you first think when you first saw these two gentlemen?
Did you see the original video?
I feel like I've seen them before, like on Twitter or something. Yeah. This isn't the first time I've seen.
Rick, do you have the other video?
I gotta look for it, but yeah, somewhere around there.
They went viral because they had a video of them inside of a pool, singing like an Island Boy song. Yo, the crazy thing is, I feel like they've got a lot of love online. And they're pretty ridiculous, in terms of like what the thing that they're doing, but people love them, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, I think thinking about like this generation, like videos, TikTok, and kind of like what's popular now, not at all surprised that they're super popular. So shout out to them for like capitalizing. One, it seems like they're being themselves. So shout out to anyone who's kind of owning and being themselves and being authentic. So I appreciate it. I support it. If you like it, I love it. Like, for sure.
Think this is their authentic self?
I think so. I think they could not fake that shit. First of all, I'm going to say that the guy with the yellow shirt in the background, he definitely has a lot more words in Spanish than I expected him to have to know.
Well,
he knows a lot of words. He was struggling, I think, putting them together, but he threw out a lot of words, and I was proud of him. I don't know. I think he did his thing. Rick, what do you think, Rick? Tell me.
Right, because I feel like Rick set us up.
Right? What do you think?
Trying to like with the okie doke.
I honestly don't know what to think.
You like the flow? Do you like the flow?
Listen, I guarantee you these guys are gonna have a hit song.
Hell yeah!
Is there a ton of talent there? I doubt it. Right. Oh, you lost me? No.
No, I didn't lose either of you.
Like a little lag.
Maybe it's me. I'm gonna bring in M.Sosa, an actual singer. Maybe we should play a little bit of the clip for him, and he lets us know. Ladies and gentlemen, live from LMP.
What's going on, guys?
Singer of Bachata Flow.
El Duro,
M.Sosa. He's Manny to me. So.
Let's go, bro.
Right.
Yo,
Manny, how you feeling? I know we're interrupting like Gender Blender right now. I know you guys are about to record like in like an hour or so. So I'm very happy that you're coming live from the studio. Yes. There's my man Cryptic.
Hey, shout out to Cryptic.
So I want to get your thoughts on this video, Manny. I'm gonna just play real quick, and you let me know what you think.
Okay.
Yo tengo la muchacha, es linda por mí, pa' mí. Yo tengo a la chica, la mujer, que tiene a la cosa, que yo soy cubano, que rico, que...
Really?
Tell me, Manny, is there a future there? Are they talented? Are they culture vultures? Is it you know, the one that Crazy talking about with the yellow sweater is signed by Kodak Black. Kodak says he's his white twin.
Oh, they're white.
Let's go.
Yeah,
N-
they're white.
no, but
Cuban.
they're Cuban from Florida. Their parents are very wealthy.
Cuban white.
Um, they're Cuban. The parents are very wealthy. I think if you had a conversation with their parents, you would get like a lot of old school Cuban Spanish and all that stuff. But them, what'd you think, Manny? Do they got a hit on their hands? Can they do a feature with M.Sosa Bachata Flow?
I mean, you gotta understand.
Yes.
To each their own. I mean, we live in a society right now where if it's trendy, if it's goofy, if it's outlandish, it will sell.
Mm-hmm.
They could be saying habity, 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 but if it got a sick beat, yo, that's the joint right there. You feel me? There's a saying in Spanish, con lo que la gente se coge.
Okay.
Word.
So
You know?
con la gente se coge. Craze is number one fan because Craze keeps sending me videos of these.
I love those guys. Bro.
You know, they are entertaining. I have to give it to them. They are very, very entertaining. They should be a ride at a family gathering. Seriously.
I mean, if you look up their Craze, if you could, their just their IG and their social media presence. This is the last thing we're gonna do on the Island Boys. It's gone viral. Like people were dressing up like them for Halloween.
Oh wow.
But you know what? You said that the yellow guy with the guy in the yellow shirt is signed to Kodak Black.
Yeah. So Kodak saw the video, and he called them. No, he sent them a message on DM, and he said, "Come through to the house. Are you guys in Florida?" And there they go. And he said yes.
Yo,
Wow.
675.
675.
You feel me?
We could take my IG, Crazy IG, Crystal's IG, what they never told us IG, Manny's IG. We still wouldn't get to 675.
That's what I'm saying. This is,
we could do.
I think you take all of our IGs, Gender Blenders IGs, and we still won't even get there.
Ellie Jazz's IG, you know, everybody is still wouldn't get.
Forget it.
75.
And they got hundreds of thousands of views. They got
because it's just trendy. It's just what's out there.
But Manny, I think
they're not hurting anybody. You feel me? I feel like the thing about them that I feel like is really pure. First of all, you mentioned the word culture vulture, right?
Yes.
Well, I know we want to get off this topic, but I really don't think what culture are they being the vulture? I never heard nothing like what the fuck they're doing. I think that they're doing something that's strictly Florida. That's Florida culture.
I'm gonna tell you,
and they're from Florida, so that's not.
I know Manny's the single, right? He's the singer, but I'm gonna tell you where they got the inspiration from.
Tell me.
And his crazy boy going controller,
okay, fine.
Trying to sound Jamaican Islandish.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And
so habity.
M.Sosa that's the new single coming out with the Island Boys.
Habity. What's up?
Anyways, let's just close the book on those two gentlemen. Much success, much love to those two brothers.
Shout out to Island Boys.
Continue to make your little videos or whatever. I'm pretty sure it'll be a great episode to watch on what they never told us. If Crystal and Sasha break down those two young men, please do that for us, please. Thank you.
I don't know. No promises.
So you guys know Manny from Gender Blender, right? I've been on Gender Blender, I think 3 or 4 times. I think we're really close with them, but Manny has undeniable pure talent and skill.
Talent, bro. Literally.
Thank you.
That he caught the ear of one of the greatest groups of all time.
Ooh.
That's right.
Give me that story and how you got into singing and all that, Manny.
Okay, so basically, this was like around back when I was in college, like around 2002, 2003. They came out with an album called Full Circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the album where The Color of Love, uh, Dreams. I mean, all those classic songs were at. So I was in college. I had a class that day. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to see them at their album release because they were performing in front of the plaza. So I go and I get there as early as possible because I know the crowd is gonna be crazy. So I get to like about 2 rows back from the stage so they can hear me and they can see me. So as soon as they start singing all of their classic songs and whatever. And I start singing it loud. My intention was to get them to see me to see if they could try to pull me on stage. Because that's like one of my bucket lists to get on stage and sing with Boyz II Men. So as they're singing, you know, they're always walking back and forth, walking back and forth. There's this lady that's right next to me, and she's listening to me sing, and she's like, this guy can really sing. So when Wanye comes, and I'm like, yo, Wanye, pull me up on stage. Me being a goofball that I am, I start screaming it. They finally get to the end of the concert. And I'm like, okay, my shot is done. So the lady was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull you. We're gonna start signing autographs, and we're gonna pull you, but not right now. It's like, okay. I'm thinking it's bullshit. Because they're Boyz II Men. I mean, really? They're really gonna. I didn't pay him much mind, so I'm there waiting to get my autograph. And I remember that there was this group of kids that were getting autographs first. And all of a sudden, I see Wanye stick out his head and talk to security and point my direction. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna fucking kick me out. He's gonna kick me out of the fucking line for being a goofball. So they stood there for about 2 minutes, and then the security comes up to me. Is like, the guys want you to go up and sing for them as they're signing autographs. Now my heart is beating like a perico ripiao. I was like, are you kidding? Are you for real? So he's like, yeah, come on. So I go and I approach the desk where they're signing autographs. None of them are looking at me. And I was like, okay, what the fuck am I going to sing? Mind you, I know all of their songs. Not one of them came to mind. Not one. I was like, I was stuck on stupid. Hello?
No, you're good. We can still hear you.
Hello?
Oh. Can you hear and see us?
Hello?
We hear you. We got you. Can you hear me?
He may not be able to see
we
us.
lost. Wait on Manny for a second.
Just lost. Hello?
No, Manny, we're still here. You're still here.
Hello?
We got you.
Oh.
We'll wait on Manny to come back.
I know, right when the story was getting good.
Yo, I need to know what happened in that story, bro.
I know.
Boyz II Men? That's wild.
Yeah, I don't blame him for forgetting literally everything at that moment. Because your brain's like, what is happening? What is happening?
That's shock, man. Yo, I can't even imagine. Have you ever been to a Boyz II Men concert?
No, I feel like by the time that I was like able to be like, oh, I want to do like Boyz II Men wasn't the boy, like Boyz II Men was the ish when I was like younger, but like when I got older and I was like, okay, like I could buy tickets, it was like they weren't like the thing anymore. Like there were so many other artists.
Hello?
Word.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear us, Manny?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I just got knocked off.
It's all good. It's all good. So you were telling us.
I was standing in the front of I was standing up there at the desk, and nobody's looking at me. So I sing "Pass You By." It goes, she was like nothing I ever knew. Her eyes shine like diamonds in the field of snow. Man, that destiny led her to me. Made her feel that life was now complete. As soon as I did that, Wanye and Michael looked up. They were like, "Cause I'm here with my Jay-Z look, my head down, my baggy pants, baggy shirt. They didn't expect somebody like that to sing like that. Everybody stopped what they were doing. They stopped signing autographs, and obviously they clapped at the end and stuff. And I believe it was Nate. Nate approached me. He was like, "What are you doing with that voice?" He was like, "I'm not really doing anything." I was at the point. I was at a bachata group called Pablo Bachata, which was with my cousin.
Hey.
Yeah, and I mean, I was like, "I'm really not doing that. I'm just doing that." He was like, "We need to link up."
What?
My mind was blown. To actually get,
and this is 20-year-old. This is 20-year-old Manny, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
wow.
Yeah, 20, 21, yeah. 22,
So,
around there.
We got Benny Banks, first of all. Manny, I had to jump off and come back on. Sorry about that. My internet is going crazy. Manny, you're going to have to give us a little puro dolor. I mean, I guess people have seen the videos of this and Mi Reina, and it's just like...
I haven't heard Mi Reina, though.
What?
Yep.
You ready?
You haven't heard Mi Reina?
Rick, you got a clip?
I got a clip.
Let's go. I'm ready.
So
Manny was finishing his story. Did you finish your story?
No. I mean, that was basically the gist of it. I got to meet them. I got to do a couple of things with them and whatnot. But it was great. It was awesome.
Yo, I can't even imagine, bro. Boys to Men. For me, that's like, I mean, there's no comparison.
It was
like,
awesome, bro.
Who's like that now? Like, what group you would say we could?
We don't have one. There's
nothing like that. There's no comparable. I feel like the last group that was like that was probably B2K. You know, that had that kind of fan base. That had that.
It's just a little. You say B2K, and in my mind, yeah, NSYNC, yeah.
NSYNC.
Actually, 98 Degrees came from the same company.
But you know what? 98 Degrees, they had their following, but it was nothing compared to NSYNC. I'm sorry.
No, it was not, obviously, but that was what 98 Degrees was.
Wait, but B2K was after NSYNC, bro.
You feel like
B2K was on that level?
B2K is more urban.
Yeah?
It was a different
audience. They were like really, really, really popular.
Craze just admitted that he's a huge B2K fan.
I love B2K. I think they were dope.
He got the Omarion poster up in the bedroom right now.
How you know that?
You a Fizz fan?
He got,
Little Fizz.
CD1.
But as a group, yes. B2K forever.
They were good.
I mean, for me, Boyz II Men was like my introduction to R&B. Like I to be honest, I'm an immigrant kid. I got here when I was 4 years old. Like when I was 7, 8 years old, that was when I actually knew English. Mm-hmm. And so like Boyz II Men for me was like, yo, they spitting some fucking knowledge. Like that was, to me, that was like the most musical. I need that clip, Rick.
Listen,
I got it. Just hold on a second. Oh wait.
When you talk about Boyz II Men, you
talking
about
just join the convo, but nope. B2K.
That's my girl. That's my other half.
My bad. This is me.
And Sasha, now that you're on the show, I want my rematch.
Yo, Rick.
I'm just now that she's commenting and stuff.
We'll get to that.
B2K, no Craze.
My bad, y'all. I like B2K. They were cool.
What about B2K you like?
They had some hits, bro. I don't know.
They did. They were a good group.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
For the time period that they came out, they were a great group.
I was talking about fans, right? I was like, I remember Boyz II Men being like this wild thing when I was a little kid, and I feel like I remember B2K's era, and I was like, y'all really rock with them this much? I was surprised at it, like, oh shit. I didn't know they were this popular, but maybe that was just the people that I was around that like B2K.
It's two different things though. Boyz II Men had One Sweet Day, and they had what's the other record?
NSYNC. Y'all brought up NSYNC.
They held a Billboard record for so long that it was just broken by Old Town Road. Like,
whoa, that's wild.
Wow.
One of my all-time favorite songs was from a movie, from a Disney movie that they did.
Really? Oh, let us. Everybody's like, what?
What song?
The song is called "I Will Get There." and it was from the Moses movie, the story of Moses.
Oh,
that was a good soundtrack though. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. Oh, wait,
To this day, there are two songs that like, well, actually three that get me like in my emotions. That's one of them. The other one is I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Tú me quieres ver llorar como una niña.
Damn,
that
this is great.
Wait.
We're gonna have to play.
So if I play, I got Manny's clip ready, but if I play that song right now, you'll get emotional.
Yeah.
I think
I would have to step away because I don't like crying.
Yeah.
I think
what are you trying to do?
I picked a great name for this
make me
episode.
cry. That's what he's trying to do.
You trying to torture our guests, bro?
Crystal's here. It's okay for men to cry.
I will counsel you through it.
It's not okay to make
Please,
someone
I'm gonna
cry.
need it. I'm gonna need it. Like for
I'm
real.
not making the man cry. Sasha's here too. She's in the comments.
Right.
Like,
Sasha got you in the chat. I got you live.
Manny, how'd you get into why bachata? Like, you clearly have a beautiful R&B, soulful voice. And Apuro Dolor, I've heard you sing that. And I've also the one I'm about to play right now, which is one of Crazy's favorite songs, Mi Reina, from Grupo Negro. So, why bachata? Specifically, why that genre? Which is a great genre because I made the prediction in 2022 bachata's gonna have the biggest year of ever.
Okay, so, that's a good prediction.
So why bachata?
And hopefully that comes to
fruition,
be.
Yeah.
To answer your question, like you already know, I've always leaned towards R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Well, like when I used to go like to karaoke's and stuff, I used to sing Brian McKnight, Boys to Men, whatever songs that were popping at that time. I would go to La Flor de Mayo or I would go to La Nueva España and sing these songs. The problem was nobody knew what the fuck I was saying. Nobody knew. Because I'm singing an English song in a Spanish community. So there was one lady called Diomari who was back then known as La Reina del Karaoke here in New York.
Yeah.
And one of the first songs that she made me sing was Apuro Dolor.
Oh, shit.
That's the first song that I learned in Spanish, like to sing in a karaoke. She was like, no, tú vas a tener que cantar esto porque la gente no está entendiendo, nobody's understanding, and blah, blah, blah. So I took it upon myself and I learned the song. If I tell you the first time that I sang, the whole restaurant just stood up and just started clapping. Oh, ta-da, oh, ta-da, oh, ta-da. I was like, I've never felt that. I've never felt that before, you know? So I started getting into more of the Latin culture. I learned that one. I learned Mi Reina. I learned Dígale. And I just kept going. And then I started dabbling into bachata because of my cousin. He had a group called Pablo Bachata. And he was like, yo, I need you to sing the choruses because I can't sing a lick. I was like, okay. So I got on one of his earlier productions called La Alianza. It was more like a rap fusion. That's when I started like really, really going into like the Spanish.
Wait, you rap too, Manny?
Nah,
I mean,
I
wouldn't be shocked.
No, I rap Gibbs. That's
okay. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked because your voice, which I'm about to play in a few seconds. By the way, Inez is giving you some love. Inez,
I love you too, Inez.
Inez, you up next, so send me a message. I want to play this record because Crystal's like, I want to hear more.
Right, I've been waiting. I mean, the stories are interesting. I'm not mad.
And Sasha right here, she said Reina was supposed to be her wedding song. So I'm gonna just play this as a special record for you guys to listen. And Craze, please don't cry, Craze. Okay?
I might get emotional, bro. This is my song.
You guys ready? Here's Manny's karaoke rendition of Reina. And it's just a small clip. So,
Lighters up, lighters up.
yo, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just be honest. First of all, the original clip, I'll put it up on my Instagram. After this, Natalia is sitting next to him, but if you heard his voice, shit is incredible. But if you watch the man's emotions pouring into the record, that's
also, it's an intense record because it goes really high, and you gotta go. Quizá más alta, like it's
because
you gotta come from in here with it, bro.
You know what it is.
The other thing is that was live.
Yeah,
that was live.
This was live. This is a live clip, and
with a live band.
With a live band, which Manny has a band. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Yeah.
He's performing, I think, December 19th. Am I cryptic? Let me know.
Yes, December 19th at Gonzalez and Gonzalez.
Oh, that's my Mexican spot downtown by NYU.
Yes, we're very privileged.
Some great food there. It's a good spot.
Really?
Crazy.
I'm gonna have to pull up.
Crazy. I think we got a little date. Me and Crazy gonna have to go.
I'm ready.
Manny's super talented. Let's talk about this band, right? Manny's been podcasting for a year and a half, I think, Gender Blender. And all of a sudden, I see Cryptic putting the band together. He's like, yo, we doing this band.
Yo, why haven't we started a band, bro?
Who's in? Well, first of all, you hear me on the intro of the show, so I cannot say. How did it all come about? Like, what was that conversation like with Cryptic, and how did you guys pick the pieces to be in the band? And then I know Crystal got a ton of questions after hearing that clip of you sing Mi Reina.
I mean,
I do.
First and foremost, I'm blessed and honored to be surrounded by so many people that have my best interests at hand. I'm blessed to be a part of the Gender Blender family, and I do mean that wholeheartedly. We are a family because we look out for each other. Me and Cryptic, we've known each other for 20 some odd years, and it's like we've always loved the music. Him and me, we've always been part of the band and whatever. So there was one time that we were here in the podcast, and he was like, "You know what, Manny? I'm gonna make a band for you. I'm gonna get you out of retirement." I'm like, "Yeah, right. Okay."
Oh.
No, for real. And I'm not thinking anything on it because I thought it was just like a comment. I didn't think that was gonna happen. So I just left it as is. We never spoke about it again. And then I think it was like the next day or 2 days after, he was like, "I got your band."
What? That was a quick turnaround.
Cryptic.
Right.
Talking about you having my band. You thought it was playing.
Cryptic. He plays the congas. He's nasty at it.
Yeah.
And he's been in bands, so he has like that network.
You got the network.
Yeah. So he has those connections. And it was almost immediately. He was like, "Yo, I have your band." I was like, "No, you don't." "Yes, I do." No, you don't." "Oh, you don't believe me?" So he made up the chat, and he brought all the musicians in the chat, and he threw me in there. It was like, "Guys, this is M.Sosa. This is the guy you're gonna be performing for, blah blah blah." And I'm like stuck on stupid because nobody, how people like love to gas your head up, like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that."
Craze does that to me all the time.
I do. Sure.
Told me I would be the #1 podcaster. And then he said, "Yo, Pete Davidson got with Kim Kardashian, so anything's possible."
Anything's possible.
So
okay, Kevin Garnett.
I mean, I just
anything.
I'm a believer.
Yes.
Craze lever. So how was that gelling together and all that? Wait, let's get to Crystal's question actually, because I think it's a lot more interesting than whatever you're gonna say.
Well, I was about to say, like, how do you keep yourself motivated? Because I feel like a lot of times, and I'm not an artist, creative in any way, but I feel like a lot of times, like, artists kind of like get going, and then something like goes off, and maybe it didn't like pop off the way that you thought it was gonna do or do as well. Like, and it could be like a lot of ups, a lot of downs. How do you stay motivated during those times? Because you have talent. you have people that support you, right? And then you see kind of, I guess, other people make it, and maybe they're not as good as you, you know, like we're not gonna talk about that, but you know, how do you keep yourself motivated?
I mean, like I said, you have a group of people that believe in you, a group of people that support you, a group of people that have your best interest at hand. So just off of the strength of that alone, it's like you keep yourself occupied. It's like, no, I can't let them down. I can't let them down. I can't do this. I can't do that. And you
Forget those
try
people,
to be the
man.
best that you can possibly be.
Nah,
So that's
forget
how I
those
try to keep
people.
myself
No,
motivated.
absolutely.
I
Community
let
is
Craze
super
down all the
important.
time. Forget those people.
That's facts.
And Sasha, I
Ustedes
do
se
love
quieren
my
mucho.
wife, and she's the
Ustedes se
only
quieren
one.
mucho.
Yeah,
Nah. First of all,
we just argue every day, every
he
single
Oh.
day,
disappoints me every day,
every day.
and I disappoint him. So it is
Nice.
what it is. It is what it is. You know. Hey, Crystal, what's the other? You had another question you were about to ask. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No. I just feel like at this point, Craze has been so into like music. I just want to hear you like give us something live. You know, like give the people what they want.
You know what? I'm gonna let your co-host give me something. Let's see if Manny knows it, and if you could do it.
We're taking requests now. What's
just
happening?
one.
I mean,
Sasha, make a request.
Just so people could see it is talent off the cuff. You know.
I mean, there was one person in the chat that wanted Apuro Dolor. I could do that.
Yo,
so Benny Banks said Apuro. I'm sorry, Sasha. Maybe next time. But Benny Banks did say Puro Dolor. So, Crystal, you got some napkins? You ready for this?
No, but you know what? I want to embrace all of my emotions. So let the tears flow.
There you go. There you go.
Let me intro you, Manny.
All right. Go ahead.
M.Sosa. Live on the Ricky Show.
Craze, come back on camera.
Apuro Dolor.
Nah, it's better like this.
I love it.
From the Ricky Show.
You are the
duro
man.
Manny singing Apuro Dolor.
Okay. Perdona si te estoy llamando en este momento, pero me hacía falta escuchar de nuevo, aunque sea un instante, tu respiración. Disculpa, sé que estoy violando nuestro juramento, sé que estás con alguien que no es el momento, pero hay algo urgente que decirte hoy. Estoy muriendo por verte.
Estoy muriendo.
Agonizando, muy lento y muy fuerte. Oh, vida, devuélveme mis fantasías, mis ganas de vivir la vida y devuélveme el aire. Cariño mío, sin ti yo me siento vacío. Las tardes son un laberinto y las noches me saben a puro dolor.
Woo!
Ooh, snaps to that. Okay, everybody, you're welcome.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Benny.
Thank
you, Benny. I'm glad you liked it.
Yo, you guys thought I was playing. Like,
yo, can we keep going with the music theme?
Only if you keep singing backup vocals.
Yo,
there you go.
Sasha had
make it happen.
I don't know what record this is. Do you know Tu de Que Vas?
Tu de Que Vas. I know, but I don't know the I don't know it strongly. Si te dado todo lo que tengo.
Coño.
Te quiero. Tu de Que Vas. I gotta like really
there you go.
Study that one. That's a little bit.
This would have been the episode for Ellie to be here. I'm so sad. Like, I'm happy to be here, but I'm so sad that she's not here.
It's by Franco De Vita.
Franco De Vita, yeah.
Franco De Vita. So, honestly, I think it's time to have, I mean, yo estoy amargado ahora. Puro dolor.
Yeah, I need some fun now.
You want me to say Mi Reina for you so you can lighten up?
No.
That's too much. I get emotional with Mi Reina. That shit makes me sad.
Oh, then I have to sing it then. I gotta see what it does to you.
Let me try to get this win. So Manny, you will be representing the world.
Oh. On what?
It's me versus Manny.
Bring up the logo.
Hold on one second. Let me just give him like a little background information.
I'll
on
explain
this.
it.
I love that song. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sunday cleaning.
This is Rick H versus the world. Rick H versus the world. Rick has not won. Not once.
Not once. So let me explain this to you first, Manny. We've been playing the game this season. It's Rick H versus the world. You will be representing the world. Crystal will be our judge today. I'll be asking you guys the questions. Rick will be representing himself. He's taken, I think, 4 L's so far. So we're gonna see if we can turn it around this time. I made it a little bit easier, I think, for you. The category, I think you guys should both be able to get this category. We're gonna stay on the music theme. It's Thanksgiving. You know, I want to do a little throwback family, kind of thing, right?
He's warming up. He's warming up.
So I wore a special shirt for this.
What shirt you wore? Let me see.
Oh, man.
What? Oh, Cobra
Strike
Kai.
first, strike hard, no mercy.
I'm scared.
Right? We're all fucking shaking in our boots, Rick. So this edition of Rick H versus the World is our Thanksgiving throwback 90s music edition.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm going to be talking about the 90s. Maybe a little bit into the early 2000s, but mostly 90s. And these questions, the way that we're going to play these games and these questions is we're going to shout out the answer as soon as I'm done with the question.
And if you get it wrong,
if you don't get it right, you have to take a drink. Right? So you have something to drink? Okay.
I do at LMP, so I'm pretty sure.
LMP, they got a bottle of Brugal there somewhere.
They got a bottle of Brugal. They got some vino in there.
So we're going to pretend that you're going to take a drink.
Okay.
Rick is actually going to take a drink if he gets a question wrong.
We're
going to do 5 questions. So
Crystal's going to do it too if I get it wrong. So.
Okay.
Crystal? Okay, good. You guys ready?
Man.
So I'm going to be drunk. I'm just kidding.
That's perfect for our judge.
No comment.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get happen.
All right. I'm going to start this one with this should be a really easy question. This is just a luck of the draw. Who's going to get it first?
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of Boyz II Men most famous #1 ballad?
End of the road.
Woo, Manny.
I was gonna say Motown Philly though. Like, is it Motown Philly?
You gotta be faster than that, Rick. Whatever your answer is.
Right, you didn't even answer.
Manny picked up the first point in Rick H versus the World.
Okay, Rick, I was just warming up. So, lady,
warming up.
Cheers.
Yeah. Right. Oh, cheers! Right, so I forgot. Okay.
So Manny, in the World 1, Rick, nada.
All right. If Inez is watching, Inez, you next. Let's go.
This is also from the 90s. Rick, this should be an easy one for you. Which band performed the Friends theme? I'll Be There For You.
I don't know that damn band. Oh.
That's white people shows. You watch those. You guys want me to give y'all some options, and then you guys?
Yeah,
there's multiple choice. Yes,
make a multiple choice.
All right.
Aventura.
There's no. Options. So there's 4 options.
My answer is Aventura.
Rick, you gotta wait till the answers.
So that's the wrong answer. So Manny, this question is for you.
Okay.
Which band performed the Friends theme? I'll Be There For You. 4 options. Wait till I say all 4, and then yell out your answer.
Okay.
Foo Fighters, Nirvana, Counting Crows, the Rembrandts.
The Rembrandts.
Very lucky guess, Rick. That's a point for you.
Oh, okay.
Rick put up his first point in this game.
Manny, I was clueless on that one, so I give you that one. I was clueless.
I honestly got it wrong, though. Okay. I'll take the point. I said Aventura, honestly, but
don't work against yourself. I'm gonna let you have.
I'll let that one slide. Don't worry about it.
I'll let you have this one.
All right.
First point since I faced
another gimme. Gimme. This is just about.
Let's go then.
How quick you are on the draw. Who had the hit "You Can't Touch This" in 1990?
MC Hammer.
That's another point for Rick Gage. Rick, you're
Hey,
doing good. You're doing good in this game.
Okay.
You're doing good in this game. Okay.
Cobra Kai never die.
Okay. So that's
I'll
2
come
to
back.
1.
2 to 1. 2 to 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. This is another relatively easy one, man. Singer Lauryn Hill was a part of which group?
Fugees.
There we go.
Ooh. That's another point for Manny. Rick,
Cheers.
you already know. Take a drink.
Bottoms up.
Bottom all the way up.
I know it was the Fugees, by the way.
This is a pretty good game because you guys are 2 for 2. All right, so look.
Yeah.
This is the last question.
Yes.
This is for all the marbles.
Tiebreaker.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Will
This
Smith.
That's not the right answer. This is just music. Well, man, I guess that's true. All right, look.
Will had some hits in the 90s. Let's go.
This is a 90s group. I'm going to name 3 members. When I say all 3 names, you tell me the name of the group.
I already know the group.
Okay.
3LW.
Are you ready for the options?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, for the names? All right. These are the members that make up the group.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Wood, Jonathan Knight, Joey McIntyre.
New Kids on the Block.
Woo! And once again,
first of all,
the
you would have said like Menudo, New Edition, New Kids on the Block. They don't. What hit they made? Give me one hit.
Don't they have
You got the right stuff.
Okay, the right
Baby.
stuff. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, they have.
Give me another hit.
The right stuff.
Rick took the L. This game again. Rick took the L. Yo, this has been Rick H versus the world.
Cheers.
The world wins once again. Rick, this is getting pretty ridiculous.
I was close though. I was leading in this.
I mean, look, this is the closest I think you've gotten.
Improvement, you know.
This is much more. This is much better than.
If you're watching, did I do better this time? Please
Keep up the good work.
keep the comments going.
Let's see. All right, that was a good game, man. Manny, thank you for playing with us. Rick,
No problem.
you need to do some fucking studying, man. I need you to get your pop culture shit up.
Right.
I'm gonna give you. I'm trying to give you questions. Like I gave you the Friends question.
Give me another one. I got it right now.
Right.
Like
Next
bonus.
time.
Me
Next
and Manny, right? No, give me a bonus right
a
now.
bonus question. Oh my god. All right.
But I still win, though, right? I still win.
Yeah, you
man,
won.
You won.
Oh, okay.
But Manny,
Come on,
let's just do this just
Don't
for
worry,
kicks.
we're not taking away your win.
Yeah.
Let's do this
Okay,
for
okay,
kicks,
okay.
Manny. Come on.
Okay. Okay. What instrument? Wait, no, that's not a good one. That's not a good one.
Oh, come on, Craze. Can I
All right,
give
this should be a good one.
Okay.
Who won
you
the
can't.
Grammy for Best New Artist? Who won the Grammy for Best New Artist in
Eminem.
1998?
Oh shit.
1998. 1998.
Boyz II Men. That's
Lauryn
what?
Hill.
No, best new group. That
No.
would be the best new group.
Best new
Lauryn
artist
Hill.
98. Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill. That's correct.
Yeah, she sweeped the Grammys that year.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
all right. Enough. Manny, this is 3-2-1. So since it's Thanksgiving, give me 3 things you will be doing on Thursday.
Eating. Well, before eating, I'll be with my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be stuffing my face, and I will be watching football.
Okay. Give me 2 things that you expect to see at the dinner table.
Turkey and pernil.
Okay.
Okay.
Turkey
Y'all do
and the pernil.
Yes to the pernil.
I
Pernil
don't
turkey.
really
Yes.
do turkey no more like that.
Will the pernil be stuffed in the turkey, or is
No.
it like individual?
Oh, whoa.
I never heard of that one.
Pernil turkey. What? You never
Manny
heard of-
said absolutely not.
They don't look right. I'm sorry.
They don't sound good.
I eat from my eyes, and just that stuff inside. No.
Okay. So what's one thing you're thankful for this year?
One thing I'm thankful for is the people that are around me that always have my best interest in hand. Uh, those are things. Those are people that I couldn't ask for anything more. You know, we live in a society right now where everybody's out for self. But when you have a group of people that are always out
That's
there, and
crazy right there. Alpha self. But
when you have a support group like the one that I have, I'm more than grateful. Shout out to Cryptic. Shout out to the whole Gender Blender. Shout out to my girl Abby.
Splu, we love you, Splu.
Blessing. And
the, Alex, we love you too, Alex.
Word.
Alex is my dog. Where Alex is there? Tell Alex I said what's up.
Nah, he's not here yet. He's not
Okay.
here.
Cryptic and Splu and Inez and Karina and the whole squad.
Yeah. The whole Gender Blender family. Shout out to them.
Crystal, what is one thing you will be thankful for during dinner?
Yeah, I am thankful for the opportunity to create the life that I want. I've been blessed. I'm going to have some changes coming up in the new year. So very happy, very excited about that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Craze Boogie, before we wrap up.
Yo, I'm thankful for life.
Besides me, Craze, I know you're thankful for me.
Yeah. I'm thankful for Rick too. My son.
You better say that.
My son, my family, my health. Yo, the last couple of years, bro, has been wild. We lost so many people. This time of year we get reminded of a friend of ours that we lost, a few years ago too. And so, I'm just thankful that we were able to keep his memory alive somehow. That's what we have on our theme song. And so thankful for like blessings that we got in this year. But yeah, I'm always thankful, bro, all year round.
I'm thankful for where I'm at in life itself.
Hell yeah.
And
you got a lot to be thankful for, bro.
My son, my daughter that's gonna be born. I cannot wait. My wife, my entire family, my team that helps me produce this content. And he mentioned art already, but next week is a special episode. So please tune into the Rick A Show next week. We're doing something special for my boy.
Hell yeah.
He wrote the theme song to the show, and he passed away. It's going to be 10 years. So, Manny, I want to thank you for being on the show. I want to thank Crystal for filling in for Ellie today.
Of course. Big shoes to fill, but happy to be here.
Ellie's like a size 2, so I don't think Ellie's got to be like 4'10". She's a short woman. Big person. M.Sosa music _official at IG is where you can find Manny.
Catch him on where is he performing?
December 19th. I'll put up all the info and everything.
December 19th at
Gonzalez live band, him and the entire band. Manny, thank you for giving us the time to be on the show, my brother. I wish you guys a dope podcast because you guys we're about to sign off. You're about to sign on. So tell everybody we say hello.
Thank you for coming through, bro.
We'll see you all next week. Same time, same channel. Interesting episode next week. Please tune in.
Yeah, marvelous. Okay. I'm on my Frank Lucas shit. 3-piece suits, Valentino cufflinks, LV shoes. I bring the shorty closer, just enough to feel the gun on the holster. Out on the balcony, feeling on the breeze. City skylines, we're puffing on some trees. Cup of Henny on the rocks with the soda. Maybach, front of the building with the chauffeur. And he waiting on me, got an umbrella in his hands and my name in the seats. No gift, baby, no thanks, no chinchillas, baby. So what happened to Frank? No phone calls, transactions hand in hand. Give the drugs to Rick, the money to Benny Banks. Talk to Craze and he talks to me. Keep my business out the streets. It's the ART.